Koholo, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ruach Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. The fry cook is a droid. Flippy, a burger flipping droid made by a company called Miso Robotics, has been making a splash at Cali Burger, which is showcasing Flippy's talents at its stores in Pasadena. Chains like White Castle and Jack in the Box are using a next generation machine called Flippy 2. It's a ceiling mounted automated fry station with a robotic arm that can turn out food round the clock and distinguish between a chicken wing and a nugget. So yeah, this is dealing with how these so-called restaurants are moving towards robotics, right? It was with the self-checkout machines, and now it's going to be phased in full-on robotics to be used synonymously with the RFID microchip, which is going to be in the ecosystem of the Starlink that Elon Musk, under the orders of his left-handed masters, is putting in the sky with those satellites. How do you think all these machines are going to get powered? Do you think they're going to just be plugged into a socket? Esau Edom is developing technology, techno meaning craft, ology meaning the study of. So he's developing his witchcraft faster than you can blink your eye. Just like how on the right-hand side, we're developing spiritually faster than any time we could even imagine in our heads, thanks to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Call hello Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So back to the article. Miso Robotics also makes machines like Chippy, which turns out tortilla chips for Chipotle, and Cook-Right Coffee, which monitors the temperature and quantity of coffee in urns for Panera Bread. Sweetgreen recently purchased a Boston-based kitchen robotics company called Spice Foods, spun out of MIT, which is a college, which turns out in America, which turns out bowls of food in automated woks. That little soup shit, you know what I'm saying? So the CEO of Miso Robotics has been quoted as saying, "We're trying to fundamentally transform how GMO food is prepared." All right, because we know that's not real food that's being sold in these restaurants, so-called restaurants. The vision behind all this is to have a fully integrated platform of both hardware and software. And what's the ultimate form of hardware and software for Esau Edom, man? The RFID microchip, which is outlined in Revelation chapter 13. Right, someone walk into before they can even walk into the restaurant, they have to scan their chip. Then they get in. They don't talk to a motherfucking person. They talk to a machine. What is your order? Or some bullshit. And then you place your order. And then to pay, you gotta motherfucking swipe your chip. And then the fry cook has it prepared. The fry cook that's a robot has it prepared in like 1 second, because it's not real food. And then boom. Like, look at this picture right here. This is Esau Edom's blessing. Esau Edom being the so-called white man. Look, they're coming out with some new shit from, it's called Sippy. It can dispense soft drinks and seal the cups with lids. Future products might be able to scoop ice cream or prepare frozen drinks. Like, to a dumbass, they'd be like, "Oh wow, cool, this is advancing humanity." No, it's not. It's all lining up with the chip, man. Slip of the tongue. It's not lying. It's telling the truth, man. It shall surely not lie. Right? Habakkuk 2 verse 3. All right. So yeah, what do you think it's gonna line up with, man? The chip. It's all right there. So these are just some products. I read McDonald's was. Oh, here we go. Yeah, big chains like Burger King and McDonald's have innovation teams looking at how robotics can improve all aspects of the operation. So if you're talking about all aspects, that includes the cashier, the cook, because they fucking want all that fiat currency control through selling that GMO food, man. And what's worse, it's not even food. All right, so it's like it's fucked, right? But a lot of our people talk about Yasharala. They be into that shit, man. So let's get the scripts. This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 22. There is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, unto the wicked. And we know that the wicked is talking about starting with Esau, Edom, 2/3 of our nation, and the heathen nations. There's no peace because they know that all this stuff is just destruction and death. Because what is the opposite of peace? War. And whose blessing was the sword? Esau, Edom. So everything what you think just because it's a Chinese guy, Kim Young made the, no man, it's Job 9:24. The world is given under the hands of the wicked. Why do you think when Japan has meetings with Esau, they wear suits and ties and shit? You know what I mean? Esau Edom doesn't wear, what is that, a kimono or a samurai outfit or whatever motherfuckers wear at business meetings in Japan, man. They all, like, join it hand in hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished, man. So there's no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh. This is once again Isaiah 48 and 22. There is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, unto the wicked. There's no peace, man. And ultimately, when Yahweh Shai HaMashiach makes his triumphant return, and literally Obadiah 1 and 18 is fulfilled pretty much, because we'll have them into slavery, and then after 1,000 years, they'll be perished. They'll be burnt up. The house of Esau will be for stubble. Right? Like, so they like their whole existence has been about war. It really, like, they really are going to be wasted away. Like, they are their name as a nation. They're going to be wasted away. All right, so this is Ecclesiasticus, or to some, Sirach, chapter 15, verse 13. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hateth all abomination, hateth all abomination, hateth all abomination. This is an abomination. Nowhere in our law did it say to have this. But we know that Esau, Edom wasn't given the law, so they're going to do opposite of the law, which is exactly why you have this. But it lines up with prophecy because it's all going to be linked in with the chip. All roads lead to the RFID microchip. Elder Apostle Tahar of Great Millstone has been saying this. All roads lead to the chip. And they that fear Yahweh Bashem Yoshai power love it not. Right? Why calleth Yahweh Shai if you don't do the things he says? Roughly paraphrasing. If you've seen the Son, you've seen the Father. So if Yahweh Bashem Yoshai hates it, obviously Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is going to hate it. And so will his men. They will hate the abomination. All right, I could go into a plethora of abominations, right? Adultery, stealing, having wicked thoughts towards your brother and not rebuking them immediately, right? You know, there's nothing to love about this, but you know the sad part is that you're gonna have Israelites that are gonna like really be into this shit because they love their daddy Esau. That's why 2/3 therein have to be cut off. All right. So with that, I hope you were edified. Shalom.